Well, I like long and slow for, like you said, the impact it has on my cognition.
Yeah, the wordlessness of it, the way it puts you the way it seems to clean out the clutter.
Yeah.
It can take away that hyper focus and put you more in a relaxed focus, for sure.
Well, for me, it brings the clutter to the surface at first.
Mm-hmm.
Like all these thoughts come in there and then they dissipate. I've been, because I got knee barred pretty hard. That's when somebody tries to break your knee.
I was going to ask, what's a knee bar? They try and break your knee? Oh,
yeah.
So you tap. So they...
Yeah. So it's, hyperextend the knee that direction. It got knee barred pretty hard. So in ways I don't understand, it kind of hurts to run. I don't understand what's happening behind there. I need to investigate this. It basically, the hamstring flex, like curling your leg hurts a little bit.
Okay.
And that results in this weird, dull, but sometimes extremely sharp pain in the back of the knee. So I'm working through this anyway. But walking doesn't hurt. So I've been playing around with walking recently, like for 2 hours and thinking. Because I know a lot of like smart people throughout history have walked and thought, and you have to like play with things that have worked for others, not just to exercise, but to like integrate this very light kind of prolonged exercise into a productive life. So they do all their thinking while they walk. It's like a meditative type of walking. And it's really interesting. It really works.
Yeah. The practice I've been doing a lot more of lately is I walk while reading a book. In the yard, I'll just pace back and forth or walk in a circle.
Audiobook, or are you talking
about
a
hard copy.
Were you just holding?
I'm holding the book and I'm walking and I'm reading. Yeah, and I usually have a pen and I'm underlining. I have this whole system like underlining stars, exclamation points. It goes back to university of what things I will go back to, which things I export to notes and that kind of thing. But from the beginning, when I opened my lab at that time in San Diego before I moved back to Stanford, I would have meetings with my students or postdocs by just walking in the field behind the lab, and I'd bring my bulldog Costello, bulldog mastiff at the time, and he was a slow walker, so these were slow walks. But I can think much more clearly that way. There's a Nobel Prize winning professor at Columbia University School of Medicine, Richard Axel, who won the Nobel Prize, co-won the Nobel Prize with Linda Buck for the discovery of the molecular basis of olfaction, and he walks and voice dictates his papers. And now with Rev or these other, maybe there are better ones than Rev, where you can convert audio files into text very quickly and then edit from there. So I will often voice dictate first drafts and things like that. And I totally agree on the long runs, the walks, the integrating that with cognitive work. Harder to do with sprints.